Hi everyone, it's Jenny. I am back with Project Share. Um, I've been working on some Valentine's Day projects that I plan to give out before I go on vacation. So I just wanted to share with you what I made, and partly so that I can remember what I did um, in previous years, because sometimes I might decide to do it again and I might forget that I had already done it like for the same group of people. So anyway, I wanted to just share with you something that I found on YouTube. It I can't remember who the person was, but I will try to link the video down below. But it was really cute, and I usually tend to make really small things for people in my office, because it can get costly, and there's about 25 that I have to make. So I just don't want to like go overboard and like have to buy like tons of candy and whatever. So I haven't I thought I had the candy that I was going to use, and I think I might switch it up because I changed, or I didn't change, but I came up with a project, and I think in the video she used like that Ferrero Rocher hazelnut candy to fill her project. So I might do something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, sorry, I have it all stored in this box that my mother-in-law gave me, just so that it won't get all damaged. But this is what I made. It's hard to tell. Let me just show it to you. This is a little teacup, and you make this with a We Are Memory Keepers, the bag punch board, and I just punched a scallop circle for the saucer. So in it, she put that Ferrero Rocher candy. So I kind of like that idea, and I might do that. But I'm very proud, and I didn't bring it with me. Shucks, it must be in the living room. I'm proud that I actually killed a stack of paper. Like I've never done that before, a 6 by 6 stack. And so that was quite an accomplishment for me. But it wasn't just doing this project, because these are quite small. So you would use, to make one teacup, I think it's like you can make three out of a 6 by 6 sheet. So, I did a bunch to make sure I had enough for my office, and then I just used the coordinating papers to do the saucers. So as you can see, I made a lot. I know I made over what I needed to make, but I always like to have extras just in case. I tried to put Hershey Kisses in them, but I think it's a little too small. Like I think I could fit three Hershey Kisses in there. So I'm just thinking I might just go get the Ferrero Rocher. I gotta see what the price is on something like that. But I used, I can't remember what paper pad it was. Um, oh gosh, if I figure, I mean, I guess once I'm done filming this, I can go grab I purposefully saved the cover so that I could show it to you and prove that I killed the whole stack, but I think I left it in the living room. Okay, if I figure it out, I will put it in the description below. Okay, so that is one of my projects. And then the other project that was totally like a spur of the moment decision to make. I was actually gonna just give everyone those teacups, but I don't know. I got carried away, and now I made a whole bunch of these that I'm not sure who I'm gonna give it to yet. I haven't totally decided yet, but I wanted to use up the rest of the stack, and that became my obsessive goal. So anyway, I made a whole bunch of these loaded envelopes. They're mini. They're not real big. But I made a whole bunch of them, so I'll share each one of them with you. They're all pretty much the same, but I just wanted to show you that I made a lot of them. Okay, and they're not done yet. I still need to put something in the big part of the bag. But what I did was I used some paper bags that you get from like your local craft store. It's just like a white paper bag, kind of like the lunch bags. I don't have that either. Must be in the living room. Okay, so that um, I had a whole bunch because I was gonna make gift card holders, and then I decided not to. So I had a whole bunch of them left over, and I didn't want to return it. So I thought I could use it in a different way. So as you can see, I covered the back and the front. So all I did was the bottom of the bag. I just flipped it up, and then hot glued the sides so that it made a pocket. And then because it's a paper bag, it's naturally gusseted. See, like that. So you can fill it with more stuff. So let me just kind of go over you what I go over with you what I did. So I just used the same paper stack, and I cut out of a 6x6 sheet. I cut it down to the width of the bag, and then I cut it enough to fit this pocket, and then whatever was left over, it was enough to cover so that when you flipped up the pocket, it wouldn't show any white. So that so it was easy to fit everything, and so I just kind of mixed and matched all of the paper. And then after I was done with covering the bags, then I had to figure out how I was going to decorate it. So I just got a whole bunch of my embellishments for Valentine's Day, and I just played around with it. So some of them, a lot of them are from Target. I had bought this, it was like a cardboard tray, and it had like all of these different hearts. Some of them were foam, some of them were felt, some of them were glitter foam, and I can't remember what the others were, but it was just a whole bunch of hearts, and they're all different sizes. Some of them had holes, like so you could see through it. So I utilized a lot of those. I still have a lot left, but I wanted to not let them sit for another year. And then I had some other leftover hearts from other packs that I bought. This one is from the Target Dollar Spot. It came with, I think three, like a total of three of these shaker hearts. They're like vellum with stitch detailing. And then I punched this love stamp out of gold foiled paper for my, just so that it had like another sentiment. And then these animals are very popular. They're actually Valentines from the dollar spot section, and I'll show you all of them as I go through each project. But I thought that they're really cute accessory to decorate your project. And then I slipped in two tags. This one I added in the XOXO. The other one I just left plain. But I thought that that would be fun to give them some tags. This particular one I added the pom pom trim. This was actually left over from Christmas from like 2 years ago from the Target Dollar Spot. And then moving up, I made a whole bunch of these little clothespins. This one happened to be already painted pink when I bought it. And then I have all of these little, they're like for Decoden plastic or resin pieces. So I pulled out my collection and I just sat there and made a whole bunch. So now I have excess so that in case I need to make more loaded envelopes, I have a supply that I don't have to sit there and make. Um, so anyway, I'm going to give them a clip, and then I made a paper clip. This particular one is the only one that doesn't match the back and the front, but that's because I ran out of hearts of that same size. And then I just glued on the conversation heart. This came with a set of these same kind of animals, but they're like small felties. And I didn't know what I was going to do with the rest of the conversation hearts, whereas the other animals I can use it on other non-Valentine projects. So anyways, I wanted to use that up. And then I made wands, and these are a little bit different. These are shaker wands that this see the outline of the heart here. This is actually from that set that I was telling you that I got from Target. So it came like this. This is glitter foam, and then it cuts out the heart on the inside. So you pop that out. That was used here. And then, so I just got that. I got another foam one. So you can see I didn't line it up that well. And I layered it, and then I added the acetate and to make the shaker. So I just filled it with the clear sequins, the mini sequins. And then I had these heart stickers left over from like, I think it was last year's Valentine's Day. So I just added that to the wand. And then this is some trim from the Target Dollar Spot Christmas last year, and not 2016, but the year before. And then I got these straws from Walmart. So basically, that's kind of like how most of them look, but there's just different variations depending on the paper and what trinkets I had. Oh, and then I forgot, I did punch a hole um, on the side of the bag, and I added these are like wine charms that I got from the Target dollar spot. So you can what you call it? I decided to use it as an embellishment for here. So there's a mix. Some of them have the tassel, and some of them have the I have a love charm. Okay, so let me just get through. I'm not going to go into detail on all of these now that I've kind of explained it. But so here's this one. The only difference is I used on the front that heart, this French heart. That was one of the things from the Target dollar spot as well. The rest of it is pretty much the same. So I'm going to just fill the back part with candy. Oh, does this one have a charm? Oh, this was the last one I made, and so it's not totally complete. So I don't know if I'm gonna give this one away. I ran out of the paper, so I have to find another paper. I punched the hole, but I didn't. I ran out of the charm too, so this one might be that I give like someone in my family, like my daughter. I'm not sure yet. Okay, and then here's one with the cat instead of the dog, but it's all basically similar items. This one is just more pink looking. And then this one I attached the love. This is one of the wine charms, and it says love, not not the tassel. Okay, I have a few more to share with you. Okay, so here's another dog. This is an arrow from that same collection where it had the French heart. And then why is this heart so? I have to fix that. More pom pom trim. This one has the pink tassel. So they're just all kind of the same, but not really. So I think, because I think I have enough, I gotta confirm. I think I have enough, like, to give all of my students in my upcoming class, but I'm not, like, certain, so I don't know. If I don't have enough, then I might not give them. So if you're in my class, sorry. You'll find out after if I gave it to you or not. So here's more. So I hope whoever gets it enjoys it or likes it. I don't know. They're a little loud for me. Like if I made it for myself, I would not use all of these bright colors, but I think that it kind of works because I really wanted to use like the cat and the dog. And I think for the most part it kind of works with them. And you know, Valentine's Day, you gotta have some red and bright pink and all that. So, right? Can't all be pastels all the time. Okay, and here's the last one. So, like I said, I feel quite accomplished that I was able to kill that paper stack. I've never done that before. Usually, I have a lot of scraps left over, or I don't touch it and then I end up selling it or whatever. So, I'm pretty happy with myself. But I do need to finish filling them and then it'll be done. And I can pass them out. I need to get that done before Saturday if I'm going to give it to those in my class. Um, and then I was watching other people's haul videos, or I don't know if it was hauls, but they had like some recollection stuff from like older, like from last year. And I had gone to Michael's last year, and I know I bought some of those things, but I can't for the life of me find it in my craft room. My craft room is a huge mess right now. Um, Yeah, it's really bad. I really need to like put away my Christmas stuff. I think if I can put away my Christmas stuff, then I'll have a lot more space that I can kind of like at least walk around my craft room. Yeah, it's pretty messy. But anyway, I am in the process of like getting ready for my trip, trying to prep for my class, and also getting ready for upcoming classes. So I think that's why my room is a mess. Anyway, I do want to try and do some projects, like not just for classes, because I really want to play with the new Doodlebug. I bought, if you like Doodlebug and you like that new cream and sugar line, silhouette, and I think there's another site on Doodlebug that they link to where you can buy the cut files for it. So I'm dying to use it because I bought them already. But it's really cute because you can get the coffee cup or the teacups and all of those cute little figurines. And the good thing about buying it on the cut file is that you can size it how you want it. So if you need it bigger, you can make it bigger, which is awesome. So I'm thinking about doing like a flip book class featuring those because then I can size it how I want. But I have to play around with it first to figure out how to make it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. I've been enjoying everybody's videos that have been featuring all of their cool Valentine's Day projects, especially Louisa, who is KSP by Louisa. She did like this huge Valentine series. I think she had like a total of 30 videos, and I think I watched all of them. They're pretty awesome. And then, of course, Scrap Diva, who is Erica. She had some really great projects, and I've been recently watching Beady Bum Bum, Elizabeth, she's had some cool Valentine's Day projects. And I've even been watching some older ones too. Oh, and Happy Meal Queen. So those ladies have been a great inspiration to me recently. So I thank them for posting because I know it's not easy to come up with a project and then do your video and all that stuff. So I hope that they continue to do all these videos because I think that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from. Okay, well, I think I need to go because I need to go, what you call it, work on my next project. But I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.